Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kansime Ann, and this is my glass of happiness. That corner, that section where I just sit down and share some of the things I know that my ninjas would like to know. For instance, today I'm going to talk about content creation. Lately, it's been the option, it's been the go-to, because I don't know where you are, but in Uganda, entertainment has been on lockdown for like coming to 2.5 years now. 2 years, let's say 2 years. It's been on lockdown since Corona started happening. So we've not been traveling, public performances are closed. Generally, there's not so much we can do with the presidential restrictions that are, we're actually in a lockdown as we speak, 40-something days. I don't know how many we've consumed. We hope that they are the ones. Everyone keeps suspecting that once the days are over, our dear president will say, I love you so much and I don't want you guys to die. Please go home at least more 60 days, 2 months. Anyway, fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But because of that, most entertainers have resorted to, not even entertainers actually, most people have really turned to content creation, which is something I've been making noise about. Let's do content for YouTube. Let's do. All my friends know. There are friends of mine who start yawning when I start talking about YouTube, but well, it's like finding a very nice hangout place, and it's so nice, and you can't wait to tell it to your friends, and then you go and share it. Well, I'm that kind of person. When I find something nice, I want to share it. Anyone that knows me knows I'm all about sharing the nice things that I got. But this lockdown, I didn't have to tell people to do content. People have been doing content, and while I was here watching, I saw some things that you guys are missing, and I said, yeah, it's time to turn the camera around and be like, thank you so much for doing content, but you're missing just a few things. So this video, if you're creating content and you want to make some money or maximize, you're already making money, but there are small things that you're missing that I think your ninja can tell you. So sit down, get yourself a glass of whatever it is you use when you want to chill, and let's chat. Making content is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. And if you think it is, use that phone where you are using to watch me, turn it around, record something, post it on YouTube, and let's see how it works. It's really not easy. Anyone that is trying to create content on YouTube can agree with me. It's not easy. It stretches from finding a place to shoot. How do you present yourself? Which earrings are you going to wear? How are you going to dress up? What costume? Let's assume you're not trying to slay. What costume do you want to put? Then do you trust your phone that it can shoot? Then when you finally cover the basics of, you have found where to shoot, what are you going to shoot? Then how long should it be? What should be the contents of it? Which audience are you trying to target? So there are so many things that are really so hard when you're trying to make content. It shouldn't be hard to make money on it. So this video, I'm just going through with you from the basics, starting from someone who is starting a YouTube channel. For instance, if you're starting a YouTube channel, there are a few things you need to know. If you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube channel already. So you don't have to go and buy a YouTube channel. You don't download it. You only download the YouTube Studio app so that you're able to edit and, make your videos really amazing. But for starters, if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube channel. So if you have a YouTube channel and you've created the videos and you know the basics, you're like, Ania Tugamba, you just create content, be consistent. I hope you remember that. Be consistent when you post videos. Post so that Tumanito is posting. That you post. Sorry. In Uganda, we are on lockdown. Entertainment has been on lockdown for a very, very long time. So my punchlines are now in Uganda because of how much I miss. Yeah. In the beginning, when I was going on YouTube, short videos were the truth. When I say short videos, you know how these commercials that are placed right on a video like this, the first thing you see is a commercial. In the beginning, you just needed to record a video of up to 2-3 minutes. 3 minutes was ideal. You post a video and they put for you a commercial in the beginning, an ad in the beginning and an ad at the end. But right now, if you keep doing short videos, first of all, you want to make as much money as someone who's doing a 10-minute video. Why? Because more ads can be placed on a 10-minute video, but you can only get a maximum of 2 adverts on a 3-minute video. So it's no longer about just creating content. if you have short videos, you might have short videos, you have the views, you have the subscription, you're like, why am I just not getting there? Stretch them a little bit. If you can create videos that are at least 10 minutes or more, you go to the studio, YouTube studio, and you place as many adverts as possible. Do you know how to do that? There are some of you who create very amazing content, and this is really common, and the video is so interesting, and someone is so hooked, and 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7, you're done. So 7-minute video, you could add 3 minutes and put multiple ads. So why record a video for 7 minutes if you can stretch past at least 10 minutes and make some money, a little bit more? Because we are getting hacks now, not what kind of content to create, but just hacks on how to make this money in this lockdown. So stretch your videos, but don't stretch the video and make it less entertaining, because also how you earn depends how long someone spends on your content. Make it interesting enough so that you hold their attention for at least 10 minutes. If you can hold my attention for 7 minutes, stretch it straight to 10 minutes. This thing has been itching me. I have my girls who've created amazing content, and you can see from the viewership that they're missing something. And when you call them, they're like, I receive these days, I'm at $150 per month on AdSense. And you're like, no, it's just something small. Just keep stretching. You stretch it and put multiple ads. So there's this thing where the algorithm of YouTube works for you better if your video can hold someone's attention towards the end. For instance, if I did a video and the title is how I beat my infertility, or the story of my infertility, or what, my God, if you can get people to watch it from the beginning to the end, then it's clear. When I say algorithm, I know it sounds like a very complicated word, but if it's like how we say the computer is done that places the videos, or the behind the scenes of YouTube, okay, right? So when you post a video, say it's about fertility, and someone can watch it from beginning to the end, so YouTube, because it's the machine, it sees the characteristics of that person who has watched that video from the beginning to the end, and gets you more other people like that person, and then your video pops up as an advert. When you have not done, the ad, before you know it, very many people are watching you and you're having views. Now imagine if that's a 10-minute video and you've put multiple ads. See how you make macalos, and you find yourself making 7 videos in a month, and someone who's making 2-3 videos in a month is making more money than you. And not because they have more subscription, but they know what to do and what not to do. You get? Then also, sorry, earlier when I was saying, previously when I was giving an example of fertility, I remembered another tip to actually make sure you have amazing content. The titles, how you title your videos. Some of you, like if you have a show and you call it Kansime Chronicles, and your titles are Kansime Chronicles episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, man, you better be so sure that your things are so interesting that you don't need to give anyone any other cliffhanger for them to get an idea on what is in this episode that is not in the other episode. And for some of the ninjas that like going back to watch a favorite episode, it's difficult on them if you want them to cram which episode was interesting for them. So also the biggest thing about you posting and getting people to watch your show, it's the title that you give it. And titles can be interesting, but also there are titles that discourage adverts. If it's a pornographic title these days, is it LGBT, DBG, things that talk about other people's sexuality, religious, if it's maybe violent, if it seems violent, okay, such content, there's limited placing of ads. Very few companies are open to advertising with you. So even when YouTube is helping you place ads, it has a limited scope it can work with. So your titles are very, very, very important, how you put titles. But also there are titles that are more favorable, like videos of how to. Actually, an example of targeting an audience and knowing that if I do this video, this person is going to watch it from the beginning to the end. So when you do a video of how to cook pilau, there's someone out there who wants to know how to cook pilau. They cannot know how to cook pilau unless they watch that video from the beginning to the end. So even how you title your video positions someone to sit down and watch it from the beginning to the end. Or you're like, how I beat cancer. Someone knows. There's someone who has just gotten a lump in their breast. It's just a lot of breast milk, like me, and they are scared. They're like, my God, breast cancer. So immediately, and that's what happens with us and internet. You go to internet and you Google breast cancer, signs of breast cancer. Oh, before you know it, Google is telling you are dying in 2 minutes. And then you go on YouTube, how to beat breast cancer. Now, YouTube will already see breast cancer and bring you all content about breast cancer, whatever it is. So that's how your video of how to beat breast cancer comes highly recommended. But imagine if how to beat breast cancer, that content was in some episode of yours you did that you titled Kansime Chronicles episode 5. But it's the one about how to beat cancer. What are the chances that me who is looking for that information, that episode will be recommended with a title like that, that does not have elements of the contents of the video? I don't know. I think if I've lost you, sorry, pause it and rewind and watch it. What am I saying? It's important that it's like a cliffhanger. The title is it's the face. Like, wash your face and go out in public. We all know you have good hearts, but we see your face first before we see your heart. So forgive us if you come with a face that has sleep in it and you expect us to think that you are cool. No. And your face in this content is the title. Remember, I said if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube channel. So assuming you have decided and made a resolve and said, yes, I am going to start this YouTube thing and, start creating content. The first thing you need to do is not to do the 10-minute videos I've just been talking about. No, introduce yourself to us. Who are you? Why should we be waiting for your next video? And an introduction cannot be 10 minutes. An introduction has got to be short and catchy. Like those ads that you see that come before the video, at least like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, something like, hi, my name is Kansime Ann, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is what I'm going to be doing for you. If give you a pitch of, I'm a very funny person. If you're here, I'll be doing this for you. I can't wait. Wait for the YouTube channel. What. Subscribe. What. Bye. So that's a nice intro that can start a YouTube channel, so that we see it and be like, oh, okay, this is what she's going to be doing. And before we are bored, like in the first 15 seconds, before we are bored, you've already put it up. And a video like that, you don't just need to leave it on your YouTube page. You put it on your YouTube channel, and then you get that small video. You can share it nearly everywhere: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You get, because it's short. So it's a very nice intro to YouTube. Then after that, after now we know what you are on about, apply the other things. Remember, I said if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube channel. So assuming you have decided and made a resolve and said, yes, I am going to start this YouTube thing and, start creating content. The first thing you need to do is not to do the 10-minute videos I've just been talking about. No, introduce yourself to us. Who are you? Why should we be waiting for your next video? And an introduction cannot be 10 minutes. An introduction has got to be short and catchy. Like those ads that you see that come before the video, at least like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, something like, hi, my name is Kansime Ann, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is what I'm going to be doing for you. If give you a pitch of, I'm a very funny person. If you're here, I'll be doing this for you. I can't wait. Wait for the YouTube channel. What. Subscribe. What. Bye. So that's a nice intro that can start a YouTube channel, so that we see it and be like, oh, okay, this is what she's going to be doing. And before we are bored, like in the first 15 seconds, before we are bored, you've already put it up. And a video like that, you don't just need to leave it on your YouTube page. You put it on your YouTube channel, and then you get that small video. You can share it nearly everywhere: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You get, because it's short. So it's a very nice intro to YouTube. Then after that, after now we know what you are on about, apply the other things. I feel like I've gone on and on. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not easy to make content. If you're making content during this lockdown, well done. Me, I'm saying kudos. If you have any questions, if there's something else you want to know, just comment on this video and I'll answer you. And if there's something I've missed that you think I should tell you, just say it in the comments. But today, this should be your take home. If you're doing content that you can stretch past 10 minutes, please let it reach 10 minutes. Stop posting videos of 7 minutes and getting just 2 ads when you can post a video of 10 minutes and put multiple adverts. And how do you put multiple adverts? Download the YouTube Studio app if you don't have it actually. YouTube Studio, and then you go on monetization. Then actually, it's much better to place multiple ads when you're using a computer. I was supposed to say that. Much better to get multiple ads when you're using a PC, not a phone. Usually the phone limits you to place many ads, it tells you beginning and end. So make sure you find time and go on a PC and put multiple ads. Some of you must have failed to do it on your phone and you're like, I need to be Annie. Annie gives you advice, but then you cannot know how to find it. Alternatively, like I said, there must be a video on YouTube on how to place multiple ads. Just put it in and you will see. But then it's something that most of you don't think about. You struggle, make your organized content, put it up, and not get the maximum out of it or the best out of it. And that should stop. So, of course, I've been seeing your comments, and I am back. I am going to be giving you my 2 cents on all the things that I think you want to know. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you are a returning subscriber, I love you so much. You're the reason I am looking this beautiful. Why I'm a new mother? Why? Because every time I sit here and I want to tell you guys something, you sit and pay attention. Then you comment and tell me how I look. Jesus, I don't know what I would do without you guys. Thank you for subscribing and watching. I love you so much. I hope I've helped. If I've not, ask your question down below.